back with a breathtaking session. Let us wait for a few more minutes so that people join in and then we'll start. Hi Abhishek. Hi Sneha. Hello Aishwarya. Hello Nehal. So, coming live on a Sunday afternoon is now being my favorite activity of the week. And I'm trying to keep it each Sunday. Also, guys, stay active for all the upcomings of our page because we are coming with an amazing giveaway on 1st of December. So we are hosting the giveaway with okay, so that's a secret. We won't be telling you that, but the giveaway will be announced on 1st December. So stay updated with all the upcomings of the page. Okay. So to begin with, Architecture Tract is a platform promoting architecture and design discussions in the unexplored regions around the globe. Now we are a community of 23,000 plus. Also, we are eagerly waiting to grow our community to 25k plus followers as we have some amazing competitions, giveaways and prizes planned for you all. So jaldi se share karo page and help us reach 25k as soon as possible. Today we are here for a live conversation with Gaurav Chinnivar. Let me read his introduction to you guys. He's the founder of Architectonics. Architectonics is a website for architects and interior designers to network, collaborate, and to pitch for design projects. It's a marketplace for designers and clients. He studied architecture from Dayanand Sagar University, Karnataka. Since then, he has been continuously working with various design firms such as Madhyam Reddy Architects, Amar Associates. He is also a part of SMEC, being one of the designers of Mumbai Metro Line 6. So we have a very, very informative person with us today. Today, he is connecting with us on the platform to spread knowledge about problems faced by upcoming architects. We'll be covering freelancers, we'll be covering young architects, the upcoming practicing architects. So let me add him to this session. Hi,
Hello.
Gaurav. Good
Yeah, can you hear me?
afternoon. Yeah, I can
Can
hear
you
you.
hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So thank you so much to be a part of the session, and we're looking forward to get acknowledged with some amazing takeaway points in the end.
Yeah, that's the hope. That's the hope here. So I can give you some information on the world of architecture.
Yes. So we start by knowing a little about you, how you got into this field, how did you get your idea or concept for the application, and your journey towards architectonics. A lot to cover.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm Gaurav Chiniwar. I'm an architect and co-founder of. It's not a founder. It's co-founder of Architectonics.
Okay.
So yeah. So the other co-founder is Vignesh. So me and him were classmates from Dayanand Sagar. So we finished our college and we started interning at the same place. And then we saw a lot of problems. Like we were scared. We didn't know where to work, where to find the right place for us to work and all those stuff. And then we became junior architects. We left the firm and then we became junior architects in different firms. Before that, my background is basically I come from a construction background. My dad's a builder. So I have been seeing the problem that they have been facing from a long time. Like everything is on notebooks, nothing is online, everything is none. There's no technology to help them out. So and then we finished our junior. Me and Vicky finished our junior architecture position, and then we were shifting to becoming the main architect. So that's when he sent me a text saying, bro, like there's an issue. This is an issue which has to be solved. Like there is no platform. There's nothing going on in architecture field. The technology is not supporting the architecture field right now. And we just started saying, okay, fine, let's see how we can solve this. And then we started brainstorming on different topics on how we can help architects and how we can help freelancers, everyone in the fraternity. And then we came up with this solution called Architectonics. It's a website. It's not an app still. Yeah, it's a website now. So it's a website for all the architects and interior designers, anyone in the domain building, construction, and design. So what we came up with is a marketplace for professionals who want to render their services and the clients who need these services. So Architectonics is going to act like a marketplace for all these people. So that was the main agenda for us main idea behind Architectonics. And then we started developing all the different features required for this, required for this startup to grow. And then we are here now live with architecture track. So that's good. So it's a good progress. We are still going ahead. We launched it, I think, 2 months back, and we have already have a lot of people signed up. So yeah, it's a good progress, and hopefully I can talk about all the problems that we faced and everything.
Okay, so now when you're in the field, what according to you are the challenges faced by the upcoming architects, and how can emerging technologies help us overcome them?
So I would talk about basically people who graduated architecture and also freelancers who are looking for projects. So I just jotted out 3 things that majorly is the issue. So I'm going to divide it into where, who, and how. So first question is where. So where do I find projects? I have no idea where to find projects. It's not like India is not developing. India is developing with in terms of all the construction, everything. But I don't know where I can find projects. It can be a small project, can be a big project, but I don't know where to find it. The second thing is who to collaborate with. Now let's say I got a project. Now one Gaurav can't solve the whole thing. So I need more people to help me out and build the whole firm, freelancing agency, whatever it is. Now where do I find the other architects? I have no idea where to find them. Now the other thing is how to manage design projects, like in terms of project management tools. So how do I manage the project? So that's one of the these 3 were the major problems that I faced when I left my job and started as a freelancer and started as a architect. So I'm like, these 3 problems was a lot. It's a lot because I didn't know where to find a solution. So for that, we came up with Architectonics. So we are going to be giving them a networking platform wherein people like me can network with other architects, find other architects online, and also talk to them, like their design, and get inspired. And not only that, we are giving them project management tools. So basically, you can manage the project and you can collaborate with other people and all those things. And one more thing is project pitching. That is one of the most important for any newcomer, is where to find projects. So that is what we will be coming up with. We have already come up with. Sorry, we come up with, and also the awareness. So basically, there is this question for clients saying, why should I hire an architect? So we want to create an awareness of why architects are hired and what is the plus point of hiring an architect. So that's one thing. One more major thing is I read an article by COA saying 2 in every 100 buildings designed in India are designed by architects, and the rest are designed by masons. Then there is civil engineers. Then there is client itself designing those things. So that's because, and then they also said that only the high-end projects, that is expensive projects, are hired. Architects are being hired for those kind of projects. Now that is one place wherein we want to come in and get in all kinds of projects. A portal where you can find all the projects, small scale, mid scale, large scale, and we want the architects to pitch for it and quote for it and get a get a sense of quoting and getting new projects. So that's one thing that we are very proud of.
That's really good. We also have one suggestion from the audience saying include structural designers also in the line, which will help the clients.
Yes, coming back to this point, yeah. So our domain, so Architectonics is going to be domain for building design and construction. But we are starting off with building design because we can't add everyone at once. So yes, we'll be getting into civil engineering, structural engineering, everything. So right now we're just focusing, starting step is going to be for designers.
Okay, so we are waiting for structural engineers as well. Also, if you have any questions, we'll take the audience in the end from the session. The third question from me is, no real-time exposure is given to professional world to the students. How can platform like Architectonics be beneficial for young architects?
So, okay, when I was a student, the first thing is I didn't know where to find jobs. First thing that comes to my mind is, where do I find jobs? Like now, let's say I want to shift to Jaipur. Let's say I want to shift to Madhya Pradesh. I want to shift to some other state. Now I have to go there, I don't know where to find the architecture studios where I can work, and I have no idea what they do. Okay, there's no information available online in a single platform. Okay, now that's one problem that we face as architects students. The second thing is documentation is being done to an extent in student life. Like now, let's take me as an example. So I did my documentation in a very vague way. I used to just take basics of all the year of architecture, and then just make a portfolio out of it. But I would always suggest them to document everything what they do from day one of architecture till the day last year. So how do I document it? Like I did take a file and then save it on my laptop. Now that laptop is not, I don't even use that laptop. So all the projects and all the files are gone with the laptop. So that's one thing. Documentation is very important. Documentation of your work, that is very important. Now again, I told you where to find jobs. That's one of the biggest headaches all the architects face, graduate architects face. Now the other thing is, now let's say I graduate and then I do find a job. Now where do I get inspiration from? Like, okay, fine, my boss, my people, that's it. My colleagues. So I want to get inspired by other people, other different kinds of architects, different kinds of architecture firms, different projects that they are working on, and get inspired by them. Where do I find it? It has to be real time. It's not just documented. It has to be real time inspiration that we need. So that's one thing we are working on. Yeah, see, these are the problems that we face. So what we came up with is profile creation. So a student, let's say you're a student, so you can just work on whatever thing, take a screenshot, upload it online. So when you keep uploading it online, you won't be losing those files. It's all on cloud. So whenever you want, you can take it.
That Architectonics also works as a portfolio for the student, right?
Yes. And also people have already worked on their portfolio. They can also update it. We have given a complete separate category just for portfolio, wherein they can upload it on the PDF format. But for the new coming architects, you guys can take a screenshot, just scan it, scan your sheets, upload it. Maybe 10 years down the line, you might get inspiration from that sheet. Who knows? We can't say no to it. But yeah, I mean, when we were kids, our designs are not that great, but any inspiration is always useful.
Exactly.
So yeah, you take a snapshot, take a scanner, scan it, upload it online. You can always keep looking at it anytime you want.
It might work as a motivation also.
Yeah, it does. So for the other students, we can always see it. Oh, okay, fine. This is something new. Okay, I can somehow try to recreate this and make it better. We can do anything like that. So that's a thing that we are giving. Inspiration is one of the main things. So we have already said get inspired. Like how we have follow and following on Instagram, we have the concept of get inspired and inspired. So that's one thing. So yeah, that's the main thing. So students can create their profiles and also Q&A. So now as a student, you have too many doubts. Where does the column come? How does the column be? How do they build it? Where can I put a column here? Can I put a column there? Beam? How does it work? And all those stuff. So we have created a portal like Quora, wherein students with doubts or anyone, professionals, anyone who have a doubt regarding this field can come online and upload their given question. And the professionals or let's say other architects who are online can answer them and then they can clear those doubts. So that you can add an image, you can add a question, you can add anything. So you can clear the doubts and everything. So it's going to be a Q&A portal for all the architects and interior designers. And future, it's going to be for structural and civil engineers too.
Okay. So basically, Architectonics is a whole package for architects, interior designers, and in future structural engineers as well.
Yes, that's the package is going to be built for civil engineering separately, which is going to be great.
Okay. And as well as clients looking for project.
Services, yes. Services for them. Yes.
Okay. So how technology like Architectonics plays a crucial role in finding other designers to collaborate with on a design project?
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you a question now. Except for your classmates, let's say you don't have the whole platform now. There's no architecture track. Think as a normal architect. So let's say you're online. Like let's say you're gonna be, you have a project and you want to collaborate with. Except for your classmates and people you have worked with, who else do you know as an architect?
Nobody.
Is there a platform wherein is there a platform wherein you can find other architects and just collaborate with them? Right now there's no platform. Okay, so we have no idea where to find other architects, and we are in the technology age where the technology is evolving very fast, and we don't even have a single platform where we can find all the Indian architects. And not just finding architects, we have to talk to them, we have to communicate, there's a lot of things to be done. So technology is very backward in terms of our domain. That is where Architectonics comes in and revolutionizes the whole domain with technology. Now, how we are going to work with this? So let's say let's say I have a project and I want to find people who are, willing to collaborate with me and work on this project. So let's say I'm a freelancer, not a person who's working on a firm. So I want to find architects who are going to willing to collaborate to this given project. So I'm just going to come online, find the people whom I want to see collaborate with. I can see their works. It's not just like Bhavna or some random person. I can see their work. I can see their work profile. I can see what all they have worked on. How is it accepted by the community, and everything. And I can send them a collab request. Now, what happens in collab requests is you get a mail saying, okay, fine, Gaurav wants to collaborate with you on this given project with some basic descriptions. If you are interested as a freelancer, you can always collaborate with me or collaborate with anyone who has sent you a request. And there's going to be a project created separately for us, wherein we can upload works, we can upload the project files, not just works, project files. So it's going to be on cloud. So everything is going to be on cloud. You can check it on your phone, you can check it on your laptop, anything. And we can have a log system saying, okay, fine, Gaurav worked for 2 hours here, or Bhavna worked for 5 hours there. So everything will be will be on the cloud. We are also coming up with tasks wherein, let's say I am going to say, okay, Bhavna, you can work on this, front elevation. I'm going to be working on a planning, and we have to finish. Everything will be categorized. Everything will be documented, and you can also billing can be used for billing and collaboration payment.
Okay. And
So
also like the freelancing websites, we have some grading for each profile, that how much they
yes, yes,
work,
yes,
what they have worked, so that
yes.
it's easier to look for the right person. Is that
Correct.
available on our platform as well?
So we don't have a grading system, okay? Because again, it's a design oriented thing, because we can't grade you. I mean, whatever I like might not be liked by you. So, but we're going to give them the works, whatever they've done, and the likes and the followers they have. So you can grade them by these three things together, and then you can grade them. We as architects are not grading them, because design is very subjective. It depends on the person. So we don't want to grade them depending on the work. Okay, depending on the design basically. But future, yeah, we will be getting into all these stuff where
But later, when
you
the
can get,
platform is well established, what we can do is that we
yes,
can provide number of projects a person has completed
yeah,
with
yeah, yeah, yeah.
architectonics,
Correct,
and
correct, correct.
the feedback that they've got from the client. Maybe that helps the
Yes,
person choose the right architect for their project.
correct, correct, correct. So that's going to help them. Of course, that's going to completely help them in terms of choosing the right architect. And the main thing is, see, as you told, finding an architect is one problem. The other problem is the project management tools available for them. There are no project management tools. So now let's say me and you are working on a project. How can you say, I mean, how can I say I've worked too much and you have not worked? All these issues come in. When it comes to the billing factor, then they'll be like, I have worked too much, you have worked less. All those things come in. So if it is documented, everything is documented, then there won't be all these headaches. Or when there are project management tools, all these headaches are not there. So we're not just promoting the concept of collaboration, but we're also promoting the concept of cloud storage and project management tools. So that is very lacking in this given field.
Exactly, very true.
Yeah.
Okay. So also, what according to you are the struggles faced when you open your own firm?
I mean, the struggles are pretty much the same. So I'm going to say the same thing again, but here so graduates are over, so they are done. So then they work in a given firm, get some basic experience. Then they plan on opening a new firm. Now the first question, whatever anyone gets, is where do I find projects? So that's the post also we did. Where do we find projects? Like we ask our uncle, we ask our friends, we ask our everyone. So, but then if there's okay, so when there's a thing saying, okay, if you're experienced, you'll get bigger projects. If you're not experienced, you'll get smaller projects. But let's come to smaller projects. Where do I find these smaller projects? Where do I find people who are looking for these kind of architects? There are no platforms. So this is where we come in, and then we're going to solve this issue of finding small projects, maybe just an elevation, maybe just a small renovation work. So anything and everything, we need to create an awareness of architects being used for anything and everything. It's not
Exactly.
just for high-end building. It can be for so architects are supposed to design a space in a beautiful manner, in a most functional manner. It's not going to be just high-end building which looks good. Functionality also matters. The concept of them educating the client on what has to be done, that also has to be there.
That also really
So
matters. True.
yeah, so right now, as the COA says, high-end buildings are supposed to be designed by architects. Rest all are not being designed by architects. So that's a really wrong notion. Architects are not supposed to be just designing the high-end buildings. They're supposed to be designing small scale, large scale, mid scale, all kinds of buildings. So that's one thing we are coming up with, wherein we're finding projects who have small scale work, large scale work, all kinds of work. So that's one thing. Now, the other problem that we face as freelancers is how much do I quote for this project? Like, what is the right amount of quotation for this? I don't know. Because let's say a front
Exactly.
elevation, randomly I'm going to say 20,000, randomly I'm going to say 50,000. So there should be a quotation system wherein, okay, fine, the best given quotation wins it, or best given quotation with the best design profile gets the project. It's not just like Mera Baap is community mein hai, we can, what do you say, get the project very easily. That's not how it's supposed to be working. The
Exactly.
design, what do you say, the design language matters. The concept of how you can execute the given idea very well, that also matters. So that's one thing. Then we also don't. So let's say I want to design a, let's say, a commercial complex with the high end this one. I don't know what is the present trend of how the malls are being built. Like, there are no places where I am getting to know the present trend of the whole architecture community, like the kinds of, what do you say, building language that people are using. So there is no, what do you say, no platform where I can see the present trend. And also, yeah, like, where do I find the inspiration to design? Like, I need to see something to design it better or make it a better building. Where do I find these kind of projects? I mean, I have no idea right now. Like, because when I started, I'm like, okay, fine. This is the what do you say, thing I'm giving the client, but there are many better ones happening, many better designs happening. So if I see those things and then maybe get inspired by them, maybe I'm going to become a better designer too for the clients and give a better efficient project to the clients. So that's one thing that we are, what do you say, that's one problem that we face. And also, yeah, I mean, yeah, collaboration. We need to collaborate with the right people to make the project, I mean, give a better efficient project to the client. Because collaboration does make your life easier and give more efficient project management and also efficient projects to be, what is it, built on site. So right people collaborating changes a lot of things. So that's about it. So yeah, that's the problem that we face as newcomers to the field. I mean, like, a person who's opening a new firm, where to find collaborations, where to find the projects, and where do I get inspired?
Okay. So sharing my experience, I would say that I've been in this field since past 1 year, and collaboration is actually the key to success if we need to grow our social media or if we need to get things over a digital platform. So
Yes.
that really works, and I think Architectonics is a very fair platform for architects and designers looking for work who do not have a really good background related to the field.
Yes. Yes. So yeah, as you tell, it's not just social media; it's everywhere. Collaboration makes the life better for the client
Yes,
and for the professional.
exactly.
So that's very important. So when we were young, we were said, no, we're not supposed to talk about our design. They're going to copy it and all those things. No, that's not how it works. You're supposed to get inspired by others, work with others, and then build a better thing. That's something that we always keep in mind when we are in architectonics. We make sure collaborations are helpful for others. It's not going to be just for copying and all the negative stuff that comes with collaboration. Collaboration with the right people always helps.
True. And I think in
Yeah.
somewhat architectonics in future will be a platform which will have a positive competition spirit between architect students, and
Yes.
the right person will get the right work. And not
Yes.
only
That
the
so fair
people who
share
are
of market.
already there in the field will stay.
Yeah,
That's really
fair share
crucial.
of market. Yeah, fair share of market for everyone. It's going, as I told you, it's a marketplace with people who need these services and people who can give these services. So it's going to be a marketplace, free market for everyone. So there's no background check needed and all the stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Audience, take note of it. Go, hurry up, and create your accounts over Architectonics.
Yeah.
Okay. So my last question to you is: share with us your team's vision for the upliftment for the Indian design and construction industry.
Okay, I'm gonna just read it out so I don't miss out any of the points. So the first thing is, yeah, I'm gonna give. So it's gonna be a marketplace for not just design community. Right now, it is, yes, design community only, but it's gonna be a marketplace for all the professionals of the domain building, construction, and design. So it's gonna be a marketplace for all of them. Now, the second thing is, yeah, as I told you, professionals coming together on a design or on a collaboration for to collaborate. The second thing is, we want this domain to be technology driven. We want as much as technology to this given domain. Right now, we are lacking a lot of technology, project management tools and everything, cloud storage and everything. We want to get in the technology part to the domain. And not only that, the distance barrier. So I would like to see right now, I mean, like, if you see the IT field, work from home is still working for them. It's completely working for them. So I would like to see a India wherein a project happening in Jaipur, can be taken up by by a designer who is in Bangalore. So we want to have that kind of no distance barrier should cause a problem here. So and we did see a graph in what do you say in COA website. So there's a graph which says the number of architects in a given state, and then there's a graph which is it's not at all in the same way. Like there are many architects in Maharashtra, there are many architects in Karnataka, but then places where there is less development, that is let's say Bihar, there is what do you say the northeastern states. There are no architects there, so you need architects to make it a better place to stay in. So a more fair share of market to every architect will be a very good what do you say change in the whole Indian economy and the development part of it. And not only that, yeah, I mean providing equal project opportunity, that is one of the most important thing, as you said, for freelancing and for design firms. The background shouldn't matter. The present day trend of how good you are as a designer, that should matter. So we are going to be giving an equal platform for everyone. And okay, so now the main thing is word of mouth marketing is what is happening. So if I am a client, I'm going to refer my uncle's son, okay, for this project, or I'm going to refer someone else whom I know to the project. But we would like to get in the what do you say a technology wherein you can see the work and then you can hire them. Okay,
True.
so you need to see their work and hire them about them. So that's one thing that we are coming up with, that is breaking the word of mouth marketing methods. We want to get in technology, and that helps a lot of people. So yeah, that's the basic vision. We just want to revolutionize the Indian design community with technology. That's the main concept here.
Okay. I remember I got a project in Tamil Nadu, and it was my first project. I'm staying in
Okay.
Rajasthan and the project was in Tamil Nadu. I couldn't even imagine visiting the site. So I just
Yeah.
designed it, sent it to the client, and in the end, when I saw the result, the client did
Yeah.
what he actually wanted and he wasn't listening to
Yes.
me. So I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
this communication gap will be solved if we have such platforms.
Yes. So not just that. So maybe the drawings. See, one thing is you can't always visit them. You right now there's all these Zoom and there's all these online
True.
platforms where you can talk. So more technology means better efficiency, better. So your client is going to listen to you. Is going to listen to you and then get it done. Yeah. So technology is completely needed in this domain.
Exactly. And also
Yeah.
it helps as a real-time digital portfolio whenever you like you can update it whenever you want it.
Yes. Yeah. You don't need a website designer for it. You can design your own this one. You can add in
Exactly.
whatever.
And I remember updating my portfolios numerous times because anytime I do something I want to put it on my portfolio. And it's a very
Yeah.
difficult task to keep updating the PDF files.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So here you're just gonna upload the image, put the caption. Okay, yeah, you can also talk about your design. It's just not writing. You can also have a voice note. Say, okay, so this is a design that I did. This is the reason why I did. This is the space that I'm designing and everything. And everything is gonna be uploaded in that given project. So it's gonna be explained. Literally, Bhavna will be explaining it to the person. So that's add a lot of value. Just writing it, saying, okay, this is a commercial complex 500 by 500. That doesn't work out. You can explain it through voice. So that has a more added weightage to it.
Exactly. So I think by now architectonics is too much clear to all the audience as well as me. I'm the first person who's creating my account as soon as the session ends.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, our job will be getting in as many as projects as possible for now, and then we'll be going ahead with the whole process of job opportunities and everything, the upcoming features.
Okay. So now we
Yeah.
come to the fun part. We have a few short rapid fire questions prepared for you based
Okay.
on your professional and personal interests.
Okay.
So the first one is, what is one thing that you hate and love about our field?
Our field,
Yes,
the
architecture.
architecture field, right?
Yeah.
Loving is we get to design the country. That is very important. You get to see the development in your eyes, like you can see it on your eyes. The second thing, what I hate, man, we suck at project management. We suck at it. So in architecture wise, we suck at management of projects. So that is one thing I hate about the field. But yeah, that can be developed. I mean, there should not be any negative things about it. But that is something we're lacking. It's not a hate, it's a lacking, and it's gonna come up soon.
Okay. Second, architect you fascinate the most.
I mean, I don't know. So I don't follow great architects. I follow my own people who I work with. So there was this architect called Rajiv, because I used to idolize him because he used to make everything very simple and make the whole design very simple. So I idolize that guy. So that's here I do look up to him. So that's the architect whom I look up to.
Okay.
So
Which
if
is your
Rajiv is
favorite
listening,
architect?
yeah, one
Which
second. So
is
if
your
Rajiv is listening, one second, Bhavna.
yeah.
So if
Okay.
Rajiv sir is listening to me, yeah, you are my inspiration for this project and for my architecture profession.
And I think he'll be really proud to see you on this platform where you're working
Yeah.
something apart from the traditional architecture schemes.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Third question is, which is your favorite architectural structure across the globe?
Oh, for me, it always fancied the Milwaukee Museum, the one which opens the wings by Santiago Calatrava. So there is this concept of functionality with the space design. There's movement and all the stuff with the building. So that fascinated me a lot. So that's one thing I'm really mind blown with.
Okay. What would you be doing if you weren't doing your current role as an architect?
I'm an entrepreneur, so yeah, entrepreneur is what I'll be doing. So yeah, architecture is going on. I'm still freelancing right now, but yeah, I'm more of an entrepreneur than an architect. So I'll be an entrepreneur.
Okay. One of your favorite memory of your college life, which you would like to share with us?
So when we were in college, all we thought was, okay, fine, we have to do something different. Like everyone becoming, getting into a firm, we have to just, what do you say, we'll just become an architect and then do some, I mean, we'll be designing the work. So we thought we'll do something related to architecture, but it has to be different. So that's one memory me and Vignesh shared when we were in college. We were sitting in the class bench. Yeah, I'm a last bencher, so I was sitting in the last bench and we were late to class, so we were just discuss. The teacher was late to class actually, so we were discussing or how to change the whole thing. How we were too young. We were just too young. We didn't know how to change it and all the stuff. So all that we thought was is like we need to change this field because we want to see a more and what do you say fireworks in this field. So that's one thing we were always thinking about my in my college days. So that's it. And then of course the designs and all, yeah, that was always there. How to compete with him, how to compete with my other what do you say classmates, competition regarding the design. That was always there. But yeah, this was something different.
Okay. I'm still in college, and I think my favorite memory would be dealing with the deadlines.
Yeah, those are the memories. More than the deadlines, though. What do you say? No sleep deadlines. No sleep deadlines. That is tomorrow is the
Exactly.
deadline. We work all night.
I remember having my jury the last week, and I was so stressed with the jury. I thought, leave everything, let's go for a movie. And I came
Yeah.
back from the movie from 3 o'clock in the in the 3 o'clock in the evening, and then I started with the work. So I
Yeah.
think
So
these
that
memories will be always be stored over our head when we talk about college life.
absolutely deadlines are like beautiful, and then the day before the deadline is even more beautiful. That's where the chaos is.
We'll miss the day before deadlines for sure when
Yeah.
we leave
Of
college.
course. Of course. Of course. Of course.
Okay, which
No, you
three
won't miss it.
items you
No, no,
cannot live
one second.
without?
You won't miss it. You won't miss it because once you're in the professional life, you will have your deadlines. Your boss is gonna make sure you follow the deadlines, but it's not gonna be late night deadlines, but there will be deadlines.
Deadlines. I think once
Yeah,
we get into architecture, deadline is our partner. We're always
yeah,
dealing with deadlines.
yeah. I think it's any in any professional world, but here it's a little bit more focused. Yeah, but yeah, in any profession, that is what is there. But in architecture, deadlines are very important.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, so the last question is, which three items you cannot live without?
Which three items? Is it materialistic or it can be anything?
Materialistic.
Materialistic. I think phone, dude. Like without phone, I can't stay because I need to be updated with everything and anything happening in the world. And being a architect, of course, I'm going to be another technology oriented. That is laptop. I need it. I need it badly. In case, I mean, I don't know. I would say gym, but I don't think it's materialistic because I can't stay without working out. I get my peace of mind there. So gym is some like let's call it gym as a whole thing. So I need gym very badly. So these three things I can't live without.
Okay, so
Yeah.
before we end, as we know that our profession is changing and
Yeah.
architecture is no longer the old man's profession as it was. So,
Yes.
according to you, do you want to give some suggestions to architecture students?
Students, yeah, so focus on your design. Of course, design is very important. Like as that doesn't change. Designing skills doesn't change. That is very important to all the designers. You guys will be designing the future of the country. Very important. But try to get in technologically more savvy in terms of social media marketing and everything. That also helps. Getting into different platforms, getting into different, learning how it is, getting in technology to the whole field. I know from the days, from the starting of the session, I've been using the word technology a lot, but that is very important. That is really important for us to, what do you say, collaborate together. And network is very, it's missing right now, and we want to network with other architects. So that's one thing. Design, yeah, focus on your design. That is very important. Anything else can be learned anytime, but design language and designing skills has to be learned in college. Please learn it properly. Softwares, yeah, of course, softwares are absolutely needed. All your AutoCAD, Lumion, everything is needed. But learn your design language, stick to it, and use technology and become a better architect and design better places for your clients.
True. And I think in the present digitalized world we're living in, technology and collaboration, the two things that we are talking since the beginning of the session, are actually the key in the present scenario.
Yeah, we need it. We really need. So let's think about Corona. Like when we were all home, if there was no, let's say there was no Zoom call, there was no all these stuff. How would, okay, let's say there was no Instagram, for God's sake. How would we even survive 2 years of Corona?
Exactly.
So you need networking, you need technology. Don't say you don't need technology. Don't say you don't need to share your ideas. You need to share your ideas. You need to make it, develop your ideas, for which networking and technology are most important things.
True.
Yeah.
So by this we end our session.
Yeah.
And also, I would like to tell you guys, we are coming up with a virtual meet where we will be explaining all the features about architectonics. How do you log in? What are the different features? What are the things that are catered over the platform? So anyone who's interested can DM us or can DM Architectonics to get the link and get the details for the virtual meet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anything else that has to be added?
Yeah, that's about it. That's about it, I think. If any questions are there, we can talk about it. If there are no questions, then yeah, no issues. We're done.
Somebody saying, can you post the live on the feed? Yes, the live would be posted on our feed over the IGTV blog. You can go and look forward to it. So thank you so much, Gaurav, for touching upon almost every aspect for learning we need as a student and as a professional architect, and giving us a chance to understand how to grow ourselves and how to see what a professional person looks like.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you so
Thanks a lot.
much.
Thanks a lot for calling me here, and it's an amazing experience for me too. I hope I can, what do you say, change a lot of people who have been watching the way they are thinking of technology and everything. So I hope I can inspire a lot of people and also get inspired by others too. So come on, Architectonics, create your profile, get in touch with Gaurav Chiniwar. Let's see. Let's see how it goes.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.